Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Pisces for the week of September 4th, 2023. Hello, my fishies. And in about a couple of hours, I'm going to be, maybe an hour, I'm going to be posting up the daily horoscopes, so be sure to stay tuned and watch. And my monthly horoscopes are up too, so you want to check that out. So the South Node is in your 8th house, is forming a trine with your 1st, 4th, and 8th house. So this is usually a time of stability in your life when you feel more certain of who you are as a person and what you want out of life. There is a balance between your obligations now and your ability to meet your personal needs. It's a good time to ask for financial assistance or a loan. Interest rates are likely to be more stable than usual. For some of you, you can be protective of your family. You could be paying your taxes, or you want to create a nurturing environment for your family. Volcanus is forming a kite energy in your 6th house of daily routine and pets. So this is a great time to be more about your routine, getting your personal life in order, getting your home organized with this energy. You could find yourself cleaning a lot more than usual. For some of you could be hitting the gym harder with this energy. This is a very productive time for you, decluttering your life and working on your creative projects. A beautiful time for clarity, or you could be getting a lot done with this energy. You have a mystic rectangle coming up. So a mystic rectangle in your 1st, 3rd, 7th, and 9th house. This is potential energy that you could tap into. You don't have to tap into it. So the potential energy at this time is a beautiful time for online business, or this could be a beautiful time for working with those in authority and getting along with them. You're more flexible, or you need to be more flexible with your schedule at this time, and they're more willing to work around your schedule with this energy. So this could be opportunities for like more money or more hours at work this week, and you get to kind of call the shots and stuff like that. So this could be a situation here where they're short staffed with this energy, and basically they're willing to negotiate with you and stuff like that and work with you in regards to your hours. This could also be a job opportunity at this time. This could be requesting for growth with this energy. I feel like if you're thinking about like leaving during this time, I would watch your spending. So if you're thinking about, I don't know why I said that. On the 5th, Adamentos in your 4th house at this time, forming a trine with Pallas and Pluto in retrograde, and this is going to be with your 11th and 7th house. This is a positive time for communications tomorrow. For some of you, this could be a move happening, or this could be traveling coming up. For some of you, not all of you, this is a great time for thinking outside the box. I feel like you could be uncomplicating your life at this time. You're very strategic. You could have words of wisdom to share with others, or you could be a bit more thoughtful in your way of thinking at this time. You tend to be about bigger picture here. You could be starting a new creative project, or you just tend to think outside the box. Health, the South Node in your 8th house is forming a yod with your 3rd and 1st house. I feel like you have lessons with your giving energy. So this is a time where you could be like, somebody could be putting you in a rock and a hard place, or you could feel like it's a rock and a hard place when it's really not. For some of you here, you need to learn to speak up and say that naughty word, that vicious word. Okay, no, and you need to learn to use it more, because a lot of you, we have Zeus transiting conjunct with the South Node at this time, and this is kind of like you being more selfish about your giving energy. For some of you, you have lessons with your giving energy, people making you feel guilty. Okay, you could be at a crossroads with a relationship, and you could be scared to leave your comfort zone at this time and your emotional attachments at this time with this energy, not trusting your intuition at this time. And it's going to cause you problems in the future. You're definitely dealing with somebody that is financially dependent on you. I really wouldn't talk about your money situation at this time, because I feel like somebody could be like financially kind of abusing you with this energy, or you have some money and they're gonna like take your last dollar. I feel like for some of you here that you may have problems moving ahead financially because of your South Node in your 8th house. So it's you have a lot of lessons with this energy during this time period. So I would be careful with your spending as well, but mostly it's like spending on other people. It's obligating yourself with other people and just having almost like just being scared to say no to others. So you need to work on saying no. I do it all the time. Okay, and creating your space with others too, and just being open and honest about your feelings, even though you don't want to be. Then on the 6th, Poseidon in your 9th house is not well aspected with your 3rd house or 6th house. Expect things to expect things to go your way at this time. For some of you, you may not be getting along with certain people in your life and kind of butting heads with them because you may not feel like you're being listened to. You could be very particular about how you want things to be. I would stay off the comment bars, and you may not be able to want to listen to other people because you could be kind of like stuck in your ways of thinking and want to be right at this time. And this could be you being very hypersensitive and lashing out with this energy here. I feel for some of you here, be careful. You may not be able to work at full capacity because of illnesses or disabilities. Your supervisors at work may not be dependable. Your compassion for those around you increases, but relationships with relatives and siblings may not be as what they appear. Misunderstandings, communications are common. For some of you, you need to be careful how much you do for other people at this time because you're going to either be tricked out of your money this week. I would be careful with what you get talked into because whatever somebody else is telling you is the opposite of what's actually going on in their life, okay? This could be dealing with your children. And your children could be like, I need money for this particular thing that happened like last week, and they're acting like it happened this week kind of situation. And then it turns out that they totally lied to you, and then they bought some kind of expensive thing with the money, okay? You could be dealing with somebody that has drug problems, and they could be making you feel bad at this time with this energy and, pretending to be hungry, when really they just want to buy drugs, okay? Whatever somebody's telling you that they're going through at this time, I really wouldn't go with the sob stories because South Node here is going to teach you a lot of lessons about how much to believe in with other people. And then with Zeus conjunct in there, so Zeus is like a secondary planet for Neptune energy. So, I would be really careful with the sob stories because you could be really, really falling for them with this energy, and you think and it's gonna be a situation you think you know somebody, but then you actually don't. So you really have real lessons with people. So I'd be careful with that. North Node in the 2nd house is forming a Yod energy with the 9th and 7th house. For some of you here, this could be missed opportunities regarding communications. I feel like there's a lot of influence over others, and you just don't use it. So speak now, or else forever hold your peace with this energy. I feel like you may get what you want from certain people, but at the same time you may have to be adaptable to them or compromise with them a little bit more than usual. Then Mars is not well aspected Mars is not well aspected in your 8th house, so you can expect to be accident prone at this time, or this could be you needing to stay on the right side of the law. For others of you, this could be someone in your life going through it at this time. You can experience separation or loss at this time. This could also be costing you money with this energy here as well, and this could be like somebody getting a speeding ticket, or God forbid your kids get into a car accident, God forbid. I feel like for some of you here, you could be responsible for the car accident too, so be careful. I feel like for some of you, you're really creating your boundaries with other people, and you're working on letting go of certain relationships at this time because they're just too much for you, and it's like costing you out of pocket, or costing you with time, resources, or just your emotional energy in general, and feeling drained by certain people. You may find you have more to complain about with this energy. You could be very pessimistic at this time because we have a lot of Earth trine going on, and Neptune being in retrograde. Even though Neptune is forming a kite energy, it's still like this heavy energy, so on the 8th, on Friday, this is a time where the North Node here, this could be a confusing time for you. You're learning a lot of lessons in regards to codependent relationships at this time, and you're learning how to let go of this relationship and be more confident and assertive at this time, and decisive. So a lot of your challenges are going to be dealing with the South Node energy at this time in your 8th house, and learning to create your boundaries with other people with this energy. The Lilith moon is not well aspected at this time. I feel like this energy here, you have a lot of lessons with your communications and speaking up and creating your boundaries at this time with other people in your life. And it's okay to be open and honest. Like for me personally, it's been like an emotional process where like my ex is trying to be like sweet on me and stuff like that, but then it's like, oh hell to the nay nay. Oh nay nay. No. You know, like and it's like I constantly have to remind him of all the crap that he's done to me and stuff like that, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, I create those boundaries, but at the same time I'm getting my closure so I can heal and move on and really process my situation. And also I'm very vigilant now of my like my business, because now I'm like one income, so I'm like very vigilant of that too. So I don't really allow him to tap into my finances or anything like that, you know. It's like, you know, and I'm focusing more on growing my business so I don't have to rely on him anymore with this energy, even though I didn't really rely on him. He relied on me. He financially abused the hell out of me. So it's like I have to like start all over financially with this energy here. So I really create like a lot of boundaries, and I do create a lot of boundaries with other people in my life too. I do not allow other people in my life to dump on me. Emotionally dumping is like very karmic. If you feel tired after you talk to somebody, that's not good, because they're taking your good energy. Okay, this is for some of you here, so just be aware of that. So create boundaries for your sake, for your sanity. This is a time where you're taking back your power with this energy as well. This is probably a significant time for your office and streamlining, being more efficient, having the latest and greatest in technology. Superiors will probably allow you greater procedural freedom. You are likely to be favored at this time. General conditions in the workplace improve, or obstacles have been removed, making it easier now to get ahead. Okay, the Four of Wands, you're about your traditions. For some of you, you're about your home life at this time. For others of you this week, it could be like working home with this energy. Okay, the Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time in regards to family, in regards to home life with this energy. For some of you, you may feel like there could be indecisions about connecting to that special someone at this time with this energy, so you could be thinking about it. The Four of Cups, you could be delving more into self-care at this time. You could be staying more to yourself, and you're more about your stability at this time, and you're more about your peace. So for some of you, you're really like in contemplation mode here with this energy. I don't feel like you're really trying to pursue anything at this time. So everything right now that you want to do is kind of like up in the air. So it may not be till like next year that you actually make a decision. For some of you, the Queen of Swords, you could be going through it emotionally as well, and going through your own emotional process with this energy, still hurt, still angry. So whatever is floating up to your consciousness at this time, you know, it's okay to be mad, psychotically enraged, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you know, and not hurting yourself. It's okay to have those feelings, you know, but at the same time, it's not good to hold on to those feelings, because those feelings create blockages when you're trying to manifest things that you want, or trying to get prayers, because you're telling the angels, look, I have my plate, it's full. I have this in my life, and we're good, you know. And the angels are like, well, they're good where they are, you know. And like I was telling Capricorn, sometimes, you know, the greatest thing that the devil ever did was to tell us he's not there, you know. So, you know, it could also be like the Satan energy playing tricks on you by making you feel all mental and in your head like that. But then at the same time, you're not moving, you're not growing anywhere. You're just staying in the same hamster wheel instead of growing, evolving, and changing, you know. So this is something to think about, because, you know, I feel like the process in life is to learn from our corrections from the past, and then we get stomped by what we're going through in this life and the lessons that we're going through in this life. But it's to learn to just process it and let go. It's kind of like watching a movie, you know. It's like, oh my gosh, I will cry, I'll be mad about the bad guy, but then I'm going to process it and I'm going to quickly let it go, right? So it's kind of like we have to quickly let go of these things in order for us to move on. So whatever is coming up at this time, you know, process it and then quickly let it go so you can move on, so you can manifest the things that you want in your life at this time, or else you're going to be stuck on this hamster wheel, this cycle, and you're not going to be happy. And we're out of our Saturn dasha at this time, and sometimes the universe is going to take us out of our situation as well. For some of you, you're like an outsider looking in with this energy. Oh, I'm sorry. The King of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you could, I feel like for some of you here, this is dealing with somebody that's a modern man, but I also feel like somebody's drinking. Okay, this could be you drinking, so I would be careful with that at this time, because it's very hard to manifest things when you're doing that, and you just attract more demons and spirits to you, because spirits like they're spirits. So sometimes you get like trickster spirits coming into your life, and latching onto your back and riding your back with this energy, and when people in my life have bad experience, like get in car accidents while drinking and driving, have overdoses, I see those demons and they're ugly, okay, and they ride your back and they basically control you, and it's really gross and it's really messed up too when you're watching it, I feel like for some of you here, this is a time of introspection. This is a time for you for reflection and kind of taking a step back and gaining a different perspective in order to make a wise decision at this time. So for some of you here, you're very slow on making certain decisions in life, major life choices coming up here with this energy. So this is a very pivotal time for you here as well. For some of you here, you could be trusting your own instincts and going after what you want and being about your convictions, especially when it comes to love. You're stepping away from a situation for some of you here. Okay. For some of you, I feel like you may not trust your decision right now, so that's why you're kind of like sitting on your hands about it. Okay. The Seven of Swords, you're more quiet and to yourself at this time, like you're focused on working home. The Six of Swords, you're in your head about things with this energy. So yeah, so just go through your process this week and just like process your situation at this time, because you're really going through it emotionally with this energy. You may have a difficult time like grasping a situation here, or you could be at a crossroads in your life with this energy as well. So just be aware of that. The Two of Cups, I feel for some of you here that this could be a time of traveling, going on a romantic excursion with that special someone here with this energy, or you two could like live at like a distance from each other, like an hour away from each other and stuff like that. So you could be traveling to visit this person, or you two could be like, going to a hotel and kind of like just like trying to figure out like what's going on here with you two, so I feel like this is going to be like a romantic excursion or something like that. The Sun card, I feel like you can be standing out more. This could be a popular energy time for you with this energy. All eyes are on you this week with this energy as well. You could be receiving a lot of recognition or attention for your work. The Star card, you tend to want to leave your imprint in life, like your thumbprint, and be like, I was here kind of situation. I feel like for some of you here, this could be a time with your consciousness is changing. You want to do something for bigger picture at this time. So this could be like volunteering your time and energy as well. For some of you, this could be celebrating love at this time with this energy. So this could be like a new love coming in. This could be a joyful reunion happening for you as well. Okay, I do see some kind of romantic proposal coming up for you, or marriage on the table with this energy here. For some of you here, I feel like this could be, and I feel like you may even know this person, like you two could be trying to like take it to the next level or something. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you with this energy. The Emperor card, I see stability. I feel like this person here is an older person and may see you as their type with this energy as well. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money with this energy and money coming in for you during this time period. The Empress card, soulmate energy here. For some of you, benefit through mother or the women in your life as well with this energy. I do feel like people could be jealous of you as well. So I wouldn't go talking about what's going on in your life. I feel like some people, like I know like a lot of fishies have been struggling, really struggling. It's just that they don't talk about it, and they just continue working, and that's it, and keep, just keep swimming, just because that's all we do is, what do? We keep swimming. So, and people don't realize that about fishies. Like, we hide our problems, because we don't want to like emotionally dump on people because we don't like it. We don't like it when people do it to us. So we just like have a level of shut the hell up you don't know about. And I feel like because people see so much good around you, they get jealous of you as well. For some of you, you could be creating a family legacy for your family at this time with this energy here. So this could be a beautiful time for that. For some of you, this could be getting like inheritance or a large lump sum with this energy. For some of you, this could be getting family money, real estate, property, or land at this time with this energy here. So this could be like a really beautiful time for money. You could also be coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time. The 7 of coins, for some of you, is definitely something heavy on your mind. I feel like for some of you here, people could be copying you with this energy or taking credit for your work at this time with this energy, so be careful with that. The 6 of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past with this energy. For some of you, you could be having a family reunion and reconnecting with people from your past during this time period as well with this energy. I feel like for some of you, the focus could be on a married couple with this energy as well. For some of you, I feel like you may want to marry this person, or you may want to create like roots with this person. So you could be buying a house with this person as well to create like a new beginning for you. I feel for some of you, there could be somebody entering into a partnership with this energy. I see an emphasis on marriage proposal as well. For some of you, this is more stability and prosperous future to the point where you don't have to work no more. Mazel. Ooh. The Knight of Swords, you could be receiving a quick message from somebody, reconciliation coming up for you as well. For some of you, you could be starting a new creative project with this energy. The 8 of Wands, receiving some much needed good news. For some of you, somebody from your past could be reaching out for you at this time. This could be an emphasis on traveling. The King of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, I see words of wisdom, or you sharing words of wisdom with other people during this time period, or you may have some good, problem solving skills at this time. A lot of clarity. For some of you, the focus could be on father with this energy here as well, or father helping you out, or or father side of the family being more of the focus this week as well. The 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. I see you happy on a financial level and emotional level. There we go again. Alrighty, so this is a beautiful time for money for you with this energy. The 3 of Cups, you could be more in communications with family this week and communicating back and forth with family. The 9 of Cups, a lot of cup cards here. So you may know this person. You have an intense emotional connection between you and this other person here with this energy. I feel like this could be a possibility of soulmate, because this is a time of long-term relationships coming into our lives with Pluto going into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So we could start getting booed up after like Saturn goes direct, or next year when Pluto goes into Aquarius officially. I feel also with this energy here, let me see. The Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody definitely jealous of you. Definitely jealous of your growth at this time. Somebody could also be lying to you, just like, so pay attention to that. I feel for some of you, this is a family reunion, baby shower happening. There's happy times ahead. For some of you, this could be a great time for high holidays at this time with this energy, and this could bring like you and your family closer together at this time as well. I feel like for some of you here, you could be more of a nurturer at this time and nurturing your relationships with this energy, probably spending more time with your children or spending more time with your family. I do see a move happening for some of you, or this could be traveling coming up, or this could be a family reunion or visiting family. The 2 of Wands, I feel with this energy here that you could definitely be like reinventing yourself, changing your image at this time with this energy. I feel like this could be you standing your ground at this time and not really kind of like asserting yourself a little bit more. I feel you're more of a planner, a strategizer, You're not so quick to jump into anything new during this time period. I do see for some of you considering retirement, trying to leave a legacy behind for your loved ones at this time with this energy. You could be having a life-changing experience or starting on a journey that could leave an inheritance for future generations with this energy. I do see an emphasis on a relocation happening here as well. Okay, so there's travel and relocation happening for some of you. And then the Eight of Swords. Get the hell out of your damn head. Okay, it is not the place to be, but it's okay. So it's just showing you what all that emotional tar is showing you, what it is that you need to let go of at this time. Okay, for some of you, you're being controlled by family with this energy, which is not good, because you're going to find that you're going to end up resenting the crap out of your family because they have held you back and you have listened to them. And sometimes the things that they say and the advice that they give is absolutely like bullshit and it's wrong, you know. So and you'll find that a lot of your decisions, Pisces, was because of family trying to control your situation. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy, because you're going to find that a lot of you are going to be changing your minds because you're going to realize, you know, your family was wrong with this energy here, you know. So whatever they're saying to you at this time, it's not, it may be right for them, but the advice that they're giving you is not right for you, you know. And you're going to really hate that, and you're going to end up resenting them too. You're going to feel like, you know, it's going to end up being a situation where you may not be on speaking terms with certain family members because like everything that they said to you was bullshit. Everything that they said to you, the advice that was given to you, really stifled you or stifled your growth or made you really, like, you think that you're hurting now, you're going to be hurting in a few months from now or a year from now, you know, with whatever decision that they made. Or you're going to realize, like, you know, maybe God had something else planned for me and maybe I should have gone this way. So it's up to you what you want to do, okay? I feel like, you know, whatever is going on in your life, people are not going to agree with your decisions that you're making, okay? But at the same time, for the sake of others, for the sake of the opinions of other people, which means nothing, okay? Because everybody has a butthole, all right? So, you know, it doesn't mean nothing, because in the greater scheme of things, you don't want to die and then God be like, oh yeah, did you have that really great life that you saw? Because you know what, you're going to be, you know, for some of you here, I feel like it's going to be in regards to a relationship, and because of guilt or whatever, or comfort or whatever, or family, you're going to stay. And then what's going to happen is that, you know, you're going to realize that it's just all about evolving and growing, and it's not going to be an easy time for you with this person. You're still going to be dealing with the same challenges and the same bullshit for the next 20 years or whenever you two, you know, because this is like the long-term relationships coming in, the apart ones, you know. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. This is the directions I see the cards that are going in. We all have free will. We are not like stuck to these cards, but this is the map. This is the GPS system. So make sure to subscribe, all right, and show your love and support, and subscribe, help me grow. And thank you, my fishies, for really sharing and liking. I really appreciate the love, so thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy these. I'm going to be doing daily horoscopes tonight, so stay tuned for that. Kisses.